All right, good evening all. You are welcome to Tutorials with For Eternity the Schoolboy. Today we are going to take a look at mathematics. And the topic we have today is what? Laws of what? Logarithm. Laws of what? Logarithm. That's what we are going to look into today. Laws of what? Logarithm. As usual, as we did in the laws of indices, I will list the laws of what? Logarithm. I will outline them. Then we prove them one after the other. Am I communicating? So you understand where they came from, okay? So let me list them, then I will prove them one after the other. Number one. Log x z raised to power what? A is equal to log x. Sorry, let's use y because of, so that if you use multiplication it won't affect us. Are we together? Log y raised to power log y to base what? A plus what? Log what? Z to base what? A. So if you have log yz to base A, it's certain as saying what? Log y to base what? A plus log z to base what? A. Then if you have, the number 2 says, if you have log y over z to base b is equal to what? Log y to base b, sorry, use a, sorry, not b, use a. Log y to base a minus log z to base what? A. The number 3 says, if you have log y raised to power z to base a is equal to z times log y to base what? A. Number 4 says, if you have log z log y, sorry, to base y, let me not use y. Let me use something that will not be confusing. If we have log a to base what? A is equal to what? Is equal to what? 1. Number 5 says, if you have log 1 to base A is equal to what? 0. Are we together? Are we together? Good. Good. Now, this one is somehow, but let me add it. It's called change of base. Let me just add it to the rules, okay? But it's called what? Change of what? Base. It says, let me just call it number 6 rule, even though, let me just add it. But it's change of base. Put in bracket, change of base. You have log y raised to power b is certain as saying log y to base a over log b to base a. You have something like this, log y to base what? B. Is certain as saying log y to base a over log b to base a. You can put in bracket here change of what? Change of what? Base. I'll leave it here. We'll prove it this side. Can you come and clean the board for me? Come see. You are my board manager. You clean board for me from today onwards. So let's prove these laws. When we are done with the proving, then we solve one or two questions and give an assignment. You go home and do what? Do it. From tomorrow, if you don't do my assignment, you will stand up till the end of the class. You must do the assignment. Hello? You must do it well. I know how, if there's something I will see, I will know whether I shall allow you to go and sit down. But I know what I will see. You will stand up throughout the class. So have it in mind. So go home and do the assignment, please, I beg you. Now, let's prove this law one after the other. Look at these laws. Do you think they have one or two relationships with laws of indices? Do they? Good. Who has this phone? Okay. Actually, law of this thing came from the what? Law of what? This conversion from logarithmic form to what? Index form. Are we together? That's where it came from. That's where it does what? It did what? Came from. Now let's look at this. Let's assume you have help me bring this in here. Izu. Hello? No, put here. We want to prove this first law now. Let's assume you have that y is equal to a raised to power what? X. Are we together? And the z is equal to what? B raised to power what? Y. What does this imply? Put this in logarithmic form. What does this imply? Log what? Log what? To what base? Log y to what base?
To base x.
Base. You know here? It's equal to what?
X.
X. True of us. This is index form. This is what? Log the what? Logarithmic form. True of us. Now, this also implies that what? Log what?
Z.
Log what?
Z.
To base what? Is equal to what? Y. Are we together? Good. Now, if that is the case, that is also what do you think we can make out from x, z times y? From here now, what do you think z times y times z can be? A what? A what? You know, sorry, these two things should be the same base. You know, they must be the same base before it can work. All together. They must be the same what? Base before it can work. I change the base. They must be the same what? Base before it can work. So if this is this and this is this now, what implies that y times z is what? Here. A what? Is for what? Sy. Okay. Times xy. Is h power x times what? Y. H power what? Y. Is it times? What should it be? This is what? H power what? X plus what? True of us. True of us. Understand what we are doing. No? Understand what we are doing. First of all, we said if y is equal to a raised power a and z is equal to what? A raised power what? Y. This means that log y to base a is what? S. And log z to base a is what? Y. This side is law of indices. This side is talk of what? This is in the index form. This is what? Logarithmic form. Now that means y times z is what? A raised power x times what? A raised power what? Y. Because they are the same base, you bring out only one a, right? Okay, you're left with what? S plus what? Y. Is it clear? Is it clear? Good. Now, if that is the case, if that is the case, take a look at this place now. That means yz is equal to what? A is power what? X plus what? Y. True or false? True or false? Ezioku. Ezioku. Good. Ezioku. Who is lost? No, is you? Are you with us? You are looking as if you are lost. Are you lost? Are you sure? Now, if this is yz, I hope you know. Now let's put this yz. I know that this whole thing is in index form. Let's put it in logarithmic form. What would we get? A should be what? Here should become what? Log what? To base what? A y what? Yz, right? Is equal to what? S plus what? Y. Is it clear? What is the value of S here? Replace x here with what is here. Replace y what is here and see what it give you. So log what? Yz to base a is now equal to what? X is what? Log y to base what? A, right? Log what? Y to base what? A. Y is what? Log z to base what? A. Log what? Z to base what? A. This is the first law of what? Logarithm. Multiplication what? Product law, right? Product what? Law. So log x is y z to base a is equal to what? Log a y to base a plus log what? Z to base what? A. Any confusion, let me know so I can clear it. Any confusion? Any confusion? Please don't keep quiet. If you have any confusion, let me know. Oh my goodness, man. Let's look at this second one. You use the same pattern in the first one, okay? Let's assume that y is also equal to what? A raised power what? S, right? Right? And z is equal to what? A raised power what? Is it? Y. even though I'm supposed to use a different letter, but no problem. Now, put this in logarithmic form. What's the answer? Log what? Y to base what? Is equal to what? So it's equal to what? Here is what? Log z to base what? Is equal to what? Y. Now, let's do y divided by what? Z. Are we together? Y divided by what? Z. Y divided by Z is now saying what? A raised to power x divided by what? A raised to power what? Y. Is it clear? Do you agree with me? Good. Which is now saying A raised to power what? X minus what? Y. Do you agree with me? Do you agree with me? Good. If you agree with me, let's continue. So what it means is that remember that this can be written as y over what? Z. This can be written as y over what? Z. Do you agree with me? So y over z is equal to what? A raised to power what? Do you agree with me? Now find the logarithm of this. Put this in logarithmic form. Log what? To base A, right? Y what? Z. Is it clear? It's equal to what? X minus what? Y. Are we together? Now what's the value of x? Find it here. Replace it. That means log x y divided by z to base A is equal to what? Log what? X is what? Log y to base A. Log what? Y to base A. Minus y is what? Log what? Z to base what? A. This is the second what? Law. Is it clear? This is the what? Second what? Law. What are we working on now? Which one? Number 3, right? Okay, let's look at number 3. Have you ever seen an expression like this? That we are using y and z, right? Good. Let's assume we have that y is equal to y raised to power y raised to power z is equal to or do I change this thing? No, I can't change this thing. I can't change it. Base power what? NX. No. Let me use the one we've been using. So if you have that y is raised power z is equal to say the base is what? Say a raised to power zx. Maybe a particular number raised to power a particular number is equal to a product, something like this. Now, if you have something like this, now if you put this in index form, if you put this in log form, you get something like this. That log what? To what base? Yeah, z, not square though. Is equal to what? Z what? X. Is equal to what? Z what? X. Now, if you have a thing like this, what is between this and this is what? Multiplication, right? Z times what? X. Now, if you go back to the first law, if you have y times z, and you get the logarithm, you get what? Log what? Y raised to what? The same base, right? Plus what? Are we together? Are we together? Are you following me? You are quiet. Are you tired? Are you lost? Are you lost? Where? Tell me. Huh? No, this is the first rule now, first law. If you say log sy, you said not saying what? What's time? There's a time now. Why tired? Look at how this one is staying. Sit up. Sit up. Sit up. Sit up. We are familiar with this rule now, right? You. That's what we want to prove. So now, here now, if you have log y raised to power, I'm trying to expand this what? Z what? X. I'm trying to do what? Expand this what? Z what? X. Now, if you have before I'll get to what I want to do. I want us to test something. If you have 2 raised power 3 times 4. Hello? It's equal to, let's say, 3 raised to power 3 times 5. You have P x Pn is equal to Bnx. Can x, is it possible for x to be what? P raised power n. If s is p raised power n, sorry, I mean, is it possible for, you said he said not saying b what? X times what? B what? Is equal to what? B what? N. This time this is what? This should be what? Plus, not times. This is equal to this plus what? This. Now, if you have something like 3 raised to power 4 plus 3 raised to power 5 is equal to 3 raised to power 4 times 3 raised to power 5 just wait, I want to confirm something before I continue, please. So here it can never be equal to b raised to power s. Sorry, yes, p raised to power n. Can this cancel this? Can p be equal to b raised to power s? Is it possible? If p raised to power n is equal to b, so let me fix numbers here. Let me fix numbers and see whether it will work. If, let's assume 2, if there's any way 2 raised to power 4 times 3, if there's any way in this life, it can be 2 raised to power 6 is what? Okay, let me use 6 here. 2 raised to power 6 is what? 2 times 2, check it for me. 2 times 2 times what? 2 times 2 times is what? Are you sure? Are you sure? Now, 4. If this is 64, let's look at 4. 2 times 3 is 6, right?
Yeah.
2 times 3 is 6. What can we raise 4 to get 6, to get 64? What can we raise 4 to get 64? 4 times 4 is what? Is it possible? 4 times 4 is what?
16.
Huh? 4 times 4 is what? 16 times 4 is what? Is that possible, right?
Yeah, it's not possible.
It's not possible, right? Okay. I want to test something. Now, what of 8? 8 times 8 is what? 64. 8 is what? 64. If 8 times 8 is, how come 64 times 4? 16 times 4. 16 times 4 is what? This times this is what? Woman's yourself. 4 times 6 is what? 2. 4 times 1 is what? When I say normal work. Oh, 4 is power 3 now. It will work. So 4 is power what? 3. Now, three times 6 over 3. 3 times 6 over 3. 3 divided 3 is what? 6, right? Right? 3 times 2 over 3. I'm coming. I'm taking, just come down. 3 times 3 over 3. Right? Just simply 3 times 1 now. Or yeah. 3 times what? 1. 3 times 1 is what? 3. S is 1 here. S is 1 here. This is the only time 4 raised to power 3 is what? 16. This is 2 raised to power 6 is what? 2 over 64, but different what base. So S is 1 here. If S is 1 here, this will not work. So, and if you put 2 here, 2 raised to power 6, 4 raised to power 3. If n is 6, what will become 3? Now, if n is 6, what will become 3? We have 3 will become nx. if n is 6 and nx is what? 3. That means x is what? 3 over what? 6. It's not true. True of us, we are lost. If n is what? 6, nx is what? 3. That means x will become what? Here is 6. We have 6x, right? So x is what? 3 over. So x is what? 1 over 2, half. So if you put half here, will it be what I'm looking for? It will not, because this is raised power 6. This is, it won't work because this is half. This will become root raised power 3. And root of 4 is 6, 2. 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. And this one is still at what? 6. So this cannot do what? Cancel this. So that means P can never be equal to what? Bs. It's not possible. Because this cannot do what? Cancel this. At this juncture, what's time? When next do we have mathematics? When next? When? No, I mean here. When? Tuesday. Okay, what will happen is this. I will leave this rule, okay? This third law. Let me tackle, and there's no time again, Seth. There's no time again. Let me stop here, okay? I wanted to tackle law, the fourth law and fifth law, but the point that the fourth law is simple. You just do what is it called again? You use the index form. Use the index form that A is it A I wrote there? A is something as what? A is power what? 1. True of us. A number at a number in a particular base, a number is sent as that number raised to power what? True of us. Let's say assume A is what? A raised to power what? It's not true. So if it's the case, now put it in the index form. In logarithm form, what is it? Log A to base what? A is equal to 1. Is it clear? It's simple. So put asterisk in that fourth one. Third one, let's look at fourth one. At least we can do that one without wasting time. Any number on its own is set as that number raised to power what? 1. It's already in index form. Put it in what? Logarithm form. It becomes what? Log A to base A is equal to what? 1. So in a nutshell, any number to its base is what? 1. Simple. Then the fifth one says, you talk about, go to the index form again, that any number raised to power 0 is what? Is what? Is what? 1. So that means A raised to power 0 is what? 1. Are we together? A raised to power 0 is what? Are you seeing this thing? A raised to power 0 is what? 1. Do you agree with me? That means 1 is equal to what? A raised to power what? 0. True or false? So put it in the logarithmic form. It becomes what? That log what? Is equal to what? So log 1 to any base is what? Is what? Is it clear? That's the meaning. Is it clear? That one is simple. There's something I want to trash out in this third law. There's something I want to trash out that is giving me headache. By the time I resolve it, I will just prove it. There's something I want to trash out. I want to prove something which is not giving me what I want, and I don't want to. If cannot take it, this now I'm trying to prove may disprove this law, but I don't want to talk about it yet. I want to prove it. I want to see the roots before I can stamp this law. Please silence the phone off it. Silence it. So there's something I'm trying to check here, confirm before I can. I've marked these ones. This is how I state my own law. I've marked this first, second, fourth, fifth law. I've proven them. This one now, I want to confirm something there before I can prove that it's true. I'm not comfortable with that. Until I'm done with it, then I cannot stamp it. Am I communicating? Am I communicating? Good. There's something maybe I can give you some. It's after 6 already, and it should be going by now, right? Not you. I'm talking to those that came from far place. You want to go now? Or do I complete the law before you go? I should complete it. I must complete. I don't like taking everything I see. Who can sing? I like to check where I came from. I'm not comfortable. There's a lot of things that is not clear to me about that thing that I want to really prove. But 4 and 5 are clear, right? They are simple. 1 and 2 are what? Simple. They are clear. Now, let's look at. I'll still come back to that third one. Let's look at the fourth one. Then after, I'll see what I can do with the third one. Let's look at the sixth one. Sorry. Let's look at it. It's called what? Change of what? Base. It's called what? Change of what? Base. Are we together? I gave you this assignment, this thing now to solve, so that I'll have time to be able to crack this, what is it called? This third rule, to prove it. That's why I gave you this thing. Still, you people are dragging me to it. Look at it. That thing here is simple now. Look, log 27 to base 3 plus 2 log 9 to base what? 3 minus log 54 to base what? 3. Look at it. Look at this thing. You have, here is what? Log 27 to base 3. 2 log 9 to base 3. Log 54 to base. What numbers can you multiply to give you 54? 2 and what? 27. Then put it log 3 log in brackets 22 times 27 to base 3. It's not true. So split it. Well, if you split it, what will it give you? It's not log 2 to base 3 plus log 27 to base 3. No, this is go to the product law of logarithm. It's there. Log z y is equal to what? It's not log z log y to base a plus log z to base a. It's not true. So 2 times 54 is 2 times 27 is not in the same form. It's not in the same form. Read the second law for me. The first law for me, sorry. Read the first law for me. What is between y and z is not product, is not multiplication. So what is between in that 54, in that factors of 54? It's not multiplication that is between 2 and 27. So you can split it now and get log 2 to base 3 all in brackets plus what? Log 27 to base what? 3. And you continue your work now. Remember this minus now. That log 27 to base 3 will be subtracted from where? For the first one, it's not true. They will die off. True of us? True of us? Are you sure? Hey God. Okay, come to the board. I'll be doing it. Let me tell you what you write. You will write it. Come to the board. Split this log 54 to base 3. Split it. Let me show you something. Split it. Expand it. What will it give you? Remember that there's a minus. Remember, before you open that bracket, before you use it, there's a minus. Remember, in front of this log now, this minus will affect these two of them. It will turn this one to minus and turn this one to minus. It's not true. If you have x, put minus. Put minus first. If you just put minus, just write minus anywhere. Open the bracket. Write a plus b. Expand it. Close it. Open the bracket. What will you get? So what is that you don't understand? There's already minus here. That before that log. Remember, this is what you expanded. It's not true. So if you open it, what will you get? What will be the signs of these two logs you get from it? Then put it. Minus, right? Minus. Then replace this minus log 54 to base 3 with these two things first. Start from the beginning. When you start from the beginning, when you get there, replace it. Just write this thing down first now. That's what I mean by start from it. Write it down. No, it's not what I mean. I said replace this thing with this thing now. Start the equation, the expression for the beginning now. When you get to this place, you replace it with this one. Equal to is from where? Plus 2 log what? 9 to then replace that the entire minus log 54 with these things you have expanded. You don't know how to do substitution. Where do you get this from? So what are you expected to do now? You substitute now. Hey, substitute this thing with this thing you have expanded. Were you not the one that expanded this? Okay, when you expanded this one, what did you get? What's your final answer? Replace what you have gotten from here with this thing now. Replace it there. Good. Hey, it would go. It's what it would. Be looking at what he's doing. Forget that thing you did. Look at what she's doing. On a me, you are busy doing nothing. You may say you don't understand. Did you understand what she did now? If you are now, you will be on so now, what will you do this? Don't you see that this will cancel the first, this log 27 to base 3 we cancel this minus we cancel that one. Don't you think so? Now, but this minus this will be 0. It's not true. So they will go cancel to them. They will go. It's not true. It's not true. It's not true. How? How is not true? Wait. Tell us how it's not true. Come here and tell us how it's not true. Come. Come and tell us how is. Chinwe, are you with us? Come and tell us how is not true. Oh yeah, tell us how it's not true. Do you understand what I'm doing now? Okay, tell us how it's not true. So, Bria Tieva, okay, maka. Rearrange this thing by yourself. Blue cat Tieva, and write it well. Tell us what it to be. Clean that thing. This one she wrote. Rearrange this thing now. Bloody this. Make it like collect items. Ngwa. Collect items. Oh yeah, fast. Do you know how to collect items? Oh yeah, collect items. How? What is items? What do you understand by items? We are standing in front of my board where I have log 27 base 3 into 2. You see, now all like this. Ichwayage. We are starting in front of a board where we have log 27 to base 3 into 2 times. You see, now all like terms. Correct like terms. Let's see what you get. Plus, where do you get plus from? Plus what? This guy is safe. How is going to stop? Log 27 minus to be 3 minus 27 to be 3 is what? Is what? Is what? Is what now? Tell us. Is what? Log 27 to be 3 minus log 27 to be 3 is true. What are you saying? Is what? 1. This guy is safe. S minus S is what? Log 27 to be 3 minus log 27 to be 3 is what? Is what? Allow him to answer. Is what? So, why do you say that is not true? Is it true now? Is it true now? You can go and sit down. I continue. Then I continue now. So write out the remaining one. If this has taken care of this one, so write out the remaining one. Is what? 2 log what? 9 to base 3. Confirm. Minus what? Log 3, 2 to base 3. Agreed. Now, look up again. Remember the question says simplify, okay? You are bringing it to simplest what? Form. Hope you understood how we got to this level. Now look at this one now. Look at this. This is 3 what? Log 2 log 9 to base what? 3. Now we would have, even though I have not proven the what? The third law. But we can use it, okay? Here, I'll see prove it later. There are things I am not comfortable with. I want to find out. For now, I'll use it until if I prove it finish. If what I prove is correct, I will stamp it. If not correct, I will question it. But for now, I will just use it and solve this. Now, look at this thing now. Are you aware that 9 is certain as 3 spot 2? Oh yeah, come down. Write 2 log. I continue. 2 log to base 3. Replace it now. No, clean this thing. What you are writing is not wrong. I like if you can still use that law. That did division of logging to get this, I hope you know. But just calm down first. Let's use this third rule, third law. Replace that 9 with 3 raised to power 2. Perfect. Then continue minus what? Good. Now look at this thing now. Look at this third law and tell us what you think will happen to this 3 raised to power 2. What happened to that 2 above in that power on 3? Well, where will it go? You use it to multiply the everything. Okay, yeah, do it. 2 times what? Are you following? Are you following? 2 times 2 log what? 3 to be 3 minus what? Log what? 2 to be 3. Good. Are we together? Now, look at this thing now. This thing will now become what? 4. Continue. 4 what? Log 3 to be 3 minus what? What did we say about log of a number? Log of a number that is also have the number as the base. It will what? Look at this rule. Tell me the rule that suits this log 3 to base 3. Look at the law I wrote there. Which law? 4 to 1. I apply it there. It becomes what? So log 3 to base 3 is what? 1. Then 4 continue. 4 times what now? Continue. 4 times 1, right? Is what? 4. But put 4 in brackets. 1. Then minus what? Close brackets. Minus what? Good. So 4 times 1 is what? Write it down. Minus what? At this point now, there are nothing else you can do again here. Did you get this? No, they say simplify. You leave it at this. You have simplified it. It's now simpler. You know, this one is complex. That is the meaning of what? That is the meaning of what? Simplification. That one is complex. You simplify, you make it what? Simpler. Sometimes they may tell you, take log 2 to be 0.301. A question can come like this. Then solve the following. Solve the following question. Then take log 2 to be what? 0.3010. They'll tell you to solve it. You don't be told that you need to simplify it to get log 2. Then, if that's the case, that means you now, depending on what they want you to do, they may want it to be, maybe they may want it to be, okay, this thing has not ended though. Yes. Change this into what? Index form. What's the answer? Change log 2 to be 3 to index for you. Do it now. Change log 2 to be 3. It are not finished. Change log 2 to be 3 to index form. What's the answer? Fast. How can I now? Just take log 2 to be 3. Put it to index form. Didn't you do this in this class? We did it in this class, right? Put that log 3 to base 2. Put here first. Let's see it. But yeah, after solving, you take the answer back to that expression. Oh yeah, put this to index form. Fast. So what will it be?
You must prove it 3 times.
Okay, equate that to S, let's see what we will get. Equate it to S, let's see what we get. Equate the whole thing to S, let's see what we get. I have raise it, let's see what we get. 2 is equal to what? Forget what I say. I say put this in the index form first. What will it do? 2 will become equal to what? Yes. 2 will become equal to what? Is that what I taught you? 2 will become equal to what? So I read judgment, truly we cannot do anything. If we cannot do anything again, so leave it the answer like this. It's okay, clean up. The only thing we can do here now, if they give you the value of log 2 to base 3. But since they don't give, leave it to this. This is the simplest form it can be. Is it clear? Is it clear? Any question? Any question? Are you sure? I think we'll stop here. This graph here, in our next class, please remind me before I go to the next topic. In our next class, we enter what? We enter exponential equation and logarithmic equation. Hello? In our next topic, we enter what? Exponential equation and what? In our next class, we enter exponential and what? Logarithmic what? Equation. You start applying this whole thing as equation, okay? That's what we'll do in our next class. But before then, please remind me, I couldn't prove this thing number 3 today. Remind me, in our next class, I will do what? Prove it, okay? Please don't forget. That I think, okay, sorry, 3 and what? Do you know why I didn't prove number 6? Number 6 needs, you take some things from this number 3 before you can prove number 6. But I don't want to go to number 6 when I have not proved number what? 3. Are we together? So put asterisks in number 3 and number 6, please. In our next class, I'll prove them. Remind me. If you don't remind me, I may forget to. Oh, Kamsi, did you understand that this you did here? Huh? Good. Are you sure? So if it appears in the exam now, you can solve it. So you've seen how to simplify the distance, right? Good. All right. Assignment. Put this in down. Put this in down. Log 2.5. Simplify the following. Simplify the following. Log 12.5 to base 5. Log 12.5 to base 5 plus log 2 to base 5. Log 12.5 to base 5 plus log 2 to base 5. Number 2. Number 2. Log 13.5. Log 13.5 to base 3 minus log 10.5 to base 3. Log 13.5 to base 3 minus log 10.5 to base 3. Number 3. Log x raised to power 9 to base x. Log x raised to power 9 to base x. Log x raised to power 9 to base x. Number 4. Half, that is 1 over 2. 1 over 2 log 8 to base 4. 1 over 2, either 1 over 2, either log 8 to base what? 4. Plus log 32 to base 4. Plus log 32 to base 4. Minus log 2 to base 4. Minus log 2 to base 4. Number 5, right? Is it 5?
Yeah.
Good. Log root 125 to base 5. Log root 125. Log of root 125 to base what? 5. Number 6. Log of root 81 to base 3. Log of root 81, that's log root 81 to base 3. Number 7. Right?
Yes.
Log root 8 to base 2. Log root 8 to base 2. Plus log root 3 to base 3. Plus log root 3 to base 3. I think we'll stop here. Number what? What's log what? Sorry. Okay. Log x raised to the power 9. See what I mean here? Log what? X raised to the power what? 9 to base what? X. Is it clear? All right. Thank you very much for your attention. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow, what do we have tomorrow? English and biology in the other words, center, 4 p.m. dots. So, if you want to join that one, make sure that you are there before 4 p.m. so we can finish. You know, we have 2 subjects, so we can finish the 2 of them. Okay? Did I give assignment there? Have we done biology there before? There? Have we done English there before? Okay, so we are starting English and biology there, newly there. Okay. Any question? Any question? All right, see you tomorrow. God bless you.